What's going on, YouTube? Moose09 here. Just want to talk about this week's game. We got the Colts this week. But first, I want to get off with saying I want to talk a little bit about this Jacksonville game real quick. What a great game! In all honesty, Blaine Gabbert, he freaking honest to God, he looked great. I can't say anything bad about him. You know, I really thought Jared Allen was going to have a heyday. He did have 2 sacks, but they got taken off because apparently he was offsides, which was bogus, but whatever. Adrian Peterson, holy shit. What a great game for him. 84 yards on 17 carries with 2 touchdowns. Just you guys have no idea how loud it was in that motherfucking Metrodome when he was announced. And I'm telling you, I've heard it that loud maybe one time, and that was in 2009 when we beat the 49ers with, 2 seconds left in the game. So, what an ovation for him, and this kid is a fucking beast, man. Beast. And as I said, Harrison Smith, look out. Motherfucker's a beast, man. He had a few tackles, a few batted balls. Damn. Motherfucker's beast. In all honesty, they scored that last second touchdown, and I was like, shit, you know. But if Chris Cook would have turned around on that play for the ball, it was a pick for sure. Chad Greenway got hit in the back of the ball. If he was turning around, that was a pick. But anyway, needless to say, a great game all the way around. Defense looked good, you know. First half a little shaky for Ponder in the offense, but after you know that got rolling and it was good. Ponder walked out with a 105 passer rating, so how excellent. And how about Matt fucking Khalil? He blocked an extra point. We actually put him out there for an extra point block, and what does he do? He blocks it. Just bats it down like with a bear claw, dude, for real. Holy shit. And the offensive line looks great. Ponder got hit once, and it was actually a sack fumble, but that was just kind of a little break there. What do you do there? Ponder should have took off, but oh well, you know, Kyle Rudolph looked great. The rookies just looked outstanding, in my opinion. I think they looked awesome. They, you know, and in all honesty, this was just a great overall game. I cannot stress enough how much I love Blair Walsh. I called it in the Vikings Jags preview video. I called it. I said if it comes down to Blair Walsh field goal, he's gonna do it, and he does. This kid, I mean, how much pressure did that kid have? You know, he had so much pressure on him, and he kicked it like he was nothing. I read an article, and it said that Adrian Peterson did something or another to him, and he was laughing when he walked out on the field to kick the field goal, but man, that kid is great. So, I mean, that was just, overall, what a great win, in all honesty. What a great win. Now on to the Colts. I know Andrew Luck had a terrible game last week versus the Bears, but what do you do when you're playing a very good team? You know, in all honesty, Drunken Tailgater's absolutely right. It is Super Bowl or bust for them, but they have the pieces in place to do it, if you ask me. So, this week, I really do look for Jared Allen to step it up. You know, I think he will get a couple sacks this game, and I know the Colts have Reggie Wayne, and that's you better know where he is on the field. He's a great receiver, no doubt. I think we're going to stick probably, I would have to say Harrison Smith is going to be on him all game long. And, you know, as long as the offensive line does good, I think we're going to be okay in this game. I think we can walk out of there with a win. I think Adrian Peterson could have well over 100 yards and a touchdown. I do see that. I look for Roma should do. My key to this game, in all honesty, my player that I'm really looking at is, again, this week, Kyle Rudolph. And the same with Roma should do. I'm really looking at him. Because, in all honesty, when Greg Childs and you know, we get Jerome Simpson back here in a couple of weeks, and if, you know, Greg Childs is, when he comes back next year, I look for him to be the starter, so somebody's got to go on that receiving corps. But, it's going to be one hell of a good game again. You know, if the last game was away, though, I don't know if Blair Walsh would have made them or not, but just clutch kicks by him. And if this game has to come down to that again, I do believe in my heart that he can do it. But I really don't think it will. I think it's going to be a really good game. And Andrew Luck, I think you just need to give him some more weapons and some more time. But I do look for Jared Allen, Brian Robison to get after his ass all game. And, like I said, just as long as the offensive line is okay. And, we got to get John Carlson more involved as well. Hell, we could easily run play fakes all the time if we wanted to. And these screen passes were just... We ran about 4 screens in a row last game. It was like the defense didn't have a clue what was going on. So that worked out great. Percy Harvin looked good, just a big game overall. So this is another game that is very winnable for us. Like I said, you just got to get after Luck fast, and you got to get him flustered, and maybe he'll throw a couple picks. And like I said, the guy that's going to do it is definitely going to be Harrison Smith. No doubt in my mind. And obviously Antoine Winfield. Let's not forget him. And Chris Cook, just, he's okay right now. Again, he gave up that touchdown, but I really do believe if he would have turned around, he would have had a pick. So I look for him to step it up. And I look for, like I said, I can't stress enough, Jared Allen's got to get after Andrew Luck, right away. Let's get him flustered. Let's make him throw a couple picks. But overall, I'm excited for the game. I think that we can definitely be 2-0. I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow night because the Packers are looking at a very good team, and that's the Bears. I'm not saying that the Packers aren't a good team, but they are 0-1, and if they fall to 0-2, I don't know what's going to happen. I think there's going to be 2 teams at the top of the North next week, and that's going to be the Vikings and the Bears again. So, but that's pretty much all I got. Always remember, Skol Vikings.